Well, the holiday season is finally upon us, as hard as it is to believe. So, for those of you who celebrate it, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatever it is you celebrate. Happy holidays. And if you're still offended or pissed off by that, then you need to shut the fuck up and stop taking everything so seriously. Anyway, the holiday season has come to be known as the season of giving. It's the one time of the year where everybody's giving all the people important in their lives gifts to express how much they mean to them. It's the season of giving. Well, I've been told I have some special gifts waiting for me underneath my Christmas tree. Let's see what Santa has shed out this time.
Oh wow, how nice. This is actually a pretty nice shirt. It's a pretty nice shirt. Wow. Thanks a lot, Santa. Thank you so... Of course. I should have known. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot, Santa. Wrap up some crappy games for me too. Wrap them up along with this nice shirt. It's almost like he's trying to cushion the blow. Like here's some shitty games. But here's a nice shirt for you too, so it won't be such a kick in the balls. Well, thanks, Santa. Thanks a whole fucking lot. There's nothing I want to do more on Christmas than play some shitty games. Fuck.
Well, I got my Christmas gifts, as shitty as they may be, so no sense in wasting any more time. Let's get on with this Christmas shit-a-thon!
Well, Snow Bros on Nintendo. Nick Tom? Couldn't they have included an ampersand or the word "and" in between Nick and Tom? I mean, it looks like it just says Nick Tom. And it says Snow Bros on the title screen, but Snow Brothers on the box. And is there any reason why these snow-covered assholes look different than how they do on the box? What's with all the lacks of consistency? Whatever, this is the least of the problems with this game. So the game begins. For many years. Oh, the text takes so long to load. What kid is gonna have the patience to wait for this bullfuck to load? They're just gonna wanna play the damn game. What's with those creepy eyes looking at you? It feels like I'm being spied on. And why do the enemies look so friendly? They're even smiling! So, let's talk about this piece of snow shit. All you do is toss snow at your enemies until they become a snowball and you take them out. That's it. Sounds fun? Well, it isn't. After doing it for 1 fucking minute, it just becomes redundant and all it does is piss you off. That's not to say other games aren't guilty of this. In Super Mario, you kill all the enemies the same way, by jumping on their head. In The Legend of Zelda, you use your sword. So why is it that in those games, it's okay and doesn't become a monotonous bullshit task? I don't know. Maybe because it feels way more rewarding in those games. Ugh, one-hit deaths, how perfect. No shitty game is complete without those awesome one-hit deaths. Who came up with such a stupid-ass idea? And you won't believe how long it takes to respawn. Seriously, watch how long it takes to come back to life. That is just ridiculous. Inexcusable. But you know what's even more ridiculous? The fact that I'm still playing this miserable piece of fuck.
Well, that's one down. Let's see. Well, let's try this one out.
Winner Go for the Super Nintendo. This one was released in 1996. This clip is just weird as hell. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. What the fuck? Is that person dancing? What's the significance of that? Isn't this a Winter Olympics game? Maybe they're figure skating, who knows? Okay, so let's play this. Okay, what the hell? No matter what thing I pick, it doesn't do a damn thing. It just does this annoying beep. Okay, so am I not gonna be able to play? The only one I can pick is options. Come on, what's going on? How can you boot up a game and literally not even be able to play it? What the fuck's going on? Wait, add player? Oh my fucking god, are you serious? Okay, now I get it. You can't play the game until you add your name. Well, okay then, if that's the case, then why couldn't they make you do this before they take you to this menu? Why do they have to make it look like you can't do anything? My god, this is just fuck. Okay, so now I've picked my event, picked my opponent, and now start. Start! Holy shit, these controls are shit. It reminds me of Friday the 13th, where you have to tap everything twice in order to get any kind of response. Wait, what? Is this how the game is going to be? Watching everything in the background? Oh, well then what's with all the background bullshit? It's just confusing. God damn, this game is really pissing me off. The graphics just suck. I mean, I know they're going for a 3D-ish look, but really, all it's doing is giving me a headache. All these shapes and colors just not aesthetically pleasing. They're just bothering my eyes. So anyway, you just ski. I mean, it's not like you can expect much else. I mean, after all, it is a Winter Olympics game, and this is what happens in the Winter Olympics. Ah, fuck, I tripped. What the hell is this? What was with that cutscene? Was that really necessary? All it did was waste time. I mean, I don't get what this game is trying to accomplish. Fuck! Again with this fucking cutscene? Does that really have to happen every time you fall? Oh, and the game froze. Perfect.
Ugh, 2 shitty games for Christmas. Done and over with. Well, time for the main attraction.
So here we go, days before Christmas for the Sega Genesis. This game was released as late as 1994. The title screen is just bizarre. I mean, you see a bunch of evil-looking enemies staring at Santa. They really want to kick his ass. What's with Santa doing a disco pose? What's with the spotlight on him? The game starts out with a cheesy Christmas poem. In a nutshell, an evil snowman has imprisoned Santa's elves and his reindeer, and Santa has to save Christmas for everyone. As for the game itself, it's really not bad, but it's fucking weird. You run around and open presents to free your elves or to reveal an enemy, like a big-ass rat. It's not like you can tell what presents give you what either, it's just a guessing game. Some give you your elves, while others give you enemies, while others give you nothing at all. Some even give you hats, which increases the amount of hits needed before you die. The animations are pretty good, and I don't know why, but I find the way Santa runs to be pretty funny. Does it look funny to anybody else? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Santa's way of self-defense is using his magic to make enemies into Christmas gifts. Kinda cheesy, but it is what it is. How the hell do I get that star? It's just out of my reach. I can't bounce high enough on the chair to get it. Fuck a doodle ass, how do I get that damn star? Oh, I have to duck into the chair before I jump to jump high enough. That's self-explanatory, right? And speaking of which, how the hell does Santa squeeze into his hat like that? It's not exactly a big hat, and yet he ducks and his whole body somehow fits into it. I run into a reindeer and touch it and it vanishes. I guess that means I saved it? How the hell did I save it though? Did I put it into my pocket? With the elves, it's not like they just disappeared, they walked away. That made sense, so couldn't they have made the reindeer fly away instead of just disappear? Out of nowhere, I suddenly become an evil Santa, or as this game calls him, the Anti-Claus. As Anti-Claus, you can't pick up gifts and you can't use Santa's magic. Instead, you swing your sack around as a means of self-defense. Throw your sack around. Sorry, that one was too easy to pass up. You're also immune to spikes and enemies in general. So basically, you're invincible and have a different attack, but you can't pick up presents, which is what you're supposed to be doing. I fail to see the point then. Oh, okay. You eat soup or drink coffee or whatever that is, and you become Anti-Claus. That's funny. Instead of it giving him gas per se, it turns him into an invincible, sack-throwing, devilish-looking dude. Imagine if that happened to everybody. That would just be weird. Overall, there's not much else to say about this game. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's just weird as hell, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'd at least call it playable. Really quickly, let's check out the Super Nintendo version. Well, the title screen is much better than the Genesis version, much more lively, it's snowing, and it's just overall more visually appealing. Aside from that though, it's literally the same exact game. No graphical differences, still the same deal with the gifts and everything, so there's no need to talk about the same game twice.
Okay, well that's about it. Well, my Christmas wasn't too enjoyable, as you could see right there. So, from me to you, have a happy holidays from NC17. I'll see you all in 2012. Remember, keep those comments, rates, subscriptions coming in, spread the word. So, happy holidays, and have a happy new year. See you all in 2012.